Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Age of Engineering. On the server with me at the moment is Dragon Racer.
Hello.
And I think on chat we may have Deccan still there. I do know. Phoenix just left, he had to go for the day. But, or for now. The reason why I'm over at Immersive Engineering is because while I was on Mars... I went to Mars. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to go back to Mars again.
Saf was marching on Mars.
Because I can just set it as a destination and go. I'm now on Mars. The lights don't seem to work up here, but they work just fine down here. And I went mining. Like, they started going in that direction, and then I went that direction. And I went really far in this direction. And I just went. I just kept using the... I was using the Actually Additions drill because it tends to... like, this one is great, but I think there's a couple of blocks that are not allowed by it. Or, you know, where it can't do a 3x3 with them. Which is a little disappointing. But while I was mining, I ended up getting about a stack and a half of zirconium. I don't even know really what the ore looks like. I know it's very gray, so it's hard to see, which is why all I did was just go. Trying to see if I can see some, because since there it is. See, look at that. It almost looks exactly like the stone.
I was gonna suggest, because I know you're using your texture pack, you may wish to turn it off so it might show up better.
Well, this shows up in 8, or, you know, in regular 16x texture.
Okay.
So it actually does make it a little bit easier to see, but it's really hard to see. I mean, you'll see on the video, it is not easy to find. So all I did was just dig. I was not trying to find it. I figured I'm at the correct level, so should be able to just grab some as I'm there. But I'm going to grab a little bit more since I see it. See, this is not easy to see at all. There we go. Alright, that's going to be it for right now. And then I'm going to go back to the sky base. And it needs to go into a crusher. It does not work. Well, I don't know if it works. I have not attempted to do so yet. But I don't think it works with the sag mill. So I'm going back over here so I can show you what I'm doing. I do have a quick way down, so let's go there. So I'm just placing it in here, which automatically gets put into here, and then the dusts will go in here. Dust. Alright, now, uses for the dust. We can actually make stainless steel blend. That is neat. Let's see, we have chrome. We'll do it the other way. It's fine. Let's see, uses for the dust. We can just smelt it, which is what we're going to do. I wonder if it works in the Neotech one, because that would be really fast.
The AA crusher should be over there too, which is the double crusher, so that goes relatively quick too.
Okay. I'm going to go... Well, I'm using the other crusher in IE right now, because we've got plenty where we are at, but I want to see if this works in this furnace. Yes, it does. Yay. That makes that a whole lot faster. Okay.
Okay, question. Does that need to be ingot form or dust form?
It can be in ingot form.
Okay, because I need to set up a drawer for it.
Alright, so we also need chrome and we need steel. Regular steel. I don't remember exactly what ratio it is, so let's find out. Let's see, uses. If I put it in a alloy smeltery, it is 2 steel ingots per zirconium and chrome. So yeah, I remembered that right. Yay! I are smart. Alright, so let me find a alloy smelter I can use. This one will work. I'm going to go ahead and divide these out just because it'll make this easier. And then that should work. And what this is going to make us is something very, 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 very awesome. It's going to make me happy. I'm going to show you in just a second. In here, or in here, or where does it go from there? Is this another one that goes into the system?
Yeah, that alloy smelter is set to go directly in the system. The sag mill is separate. It doesn't pump into the alloy smelter, so that's the separated one. So you can grind stuff up and get that sent to the system, or you can alloy stuff and get that sent to the system.
Okay, well, when you alloy these together in this ratio, you'll get stainless steel ingots, which is what we are looking for. So let me see, steel. We are going to need plates for these. So I'm wondering if the blocks will work in a block cutting machine. Yes, they will. Yay. So this is just a regular ore, not causing... Well, I mean, once we get the alloy, yeah, it's just basically a regular metal will work just fine. I'm getting a little bit of hitching over here. This sky base has something in it that does not like me. Block cutting machine. Throw that in there, and that should give us the plates that we need. And of course, they go somewhere else. Stainless steel plates. With these stainless steel plates that we have gotten from mixing our steel ingots that we already know how to make, our chrome ingots that we already know how to make, and our zirconium, we should finally be able to make... Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Steel casing. Requires an osmium block, titanium plates, stainless steel plates. I hit one, boom. I have a steel casing. And if I put it here and do this, I now have a trophy for said steel casing. Yay! We have just went to age 12.
Sweet. Mechanism, here we come. Although, technically, we have no need for ore quintupling.
Right, and I'm not too worried about that. But remember, Mechanism has factories, which will make processing a lot faster.
Yes.
Heck of a lot faster. All right, so yeah, if we look at the book, see, a space age will get us to mercury, tantalum, zirconium, and cadmium. I wonder where mercury is. I bet you can find mercury on Mercury. I don't know. I may be wrong.
That would be my assumption.
So we have now done the warp core and everything here, so we'll be able to go to other places. We can also get titanium, by the way, from moons in our solar system, which is neat. I want to go to one of the other planets in a different solar system, but we need that's going to take a little bit more work to get there. But we are now in the mechanical age. After we have zirconium, we can start with Mechanism, as the steel casing needs stainless steel. Mechanism has its own power system in this mod pack, joules, so you need to start with a heat generator to generate power, and can then work towards solar, wind, and biopower, which are all heavily tweaked. Yay, thank you so much for tweaking things. Later, you can use the gas-burning generator, the turbine, and the fusion reactor for more power. Key things you can achieve with Mechanism are 5 times ore processing. The digital miner. That's pretty cool, actually. A quarry, which can target blocks. Yes, I knew this. Okay, so that's what it was telling you. Also, HDPE plastic is something we are going to need later. And when they say we're going to need it, they mean we're going to need a lot of it. So to get to the next age, we actually have to make something from Draconic Evolution. So I'm just taking a look at that so we can see what we are in for. Let's see, which one was it? Is it the blue one? It's the blue one. Okay, so it's the blue one. The Draconic Core. That is going to require draconium ingots, which I think we have, right?
No, we have the dust though, so it's just a matter of throwing a stack of the dust.
Yes, and we've got a lot of the dust. Probably not enough, but we've got a lot of it. We've got like 15,000 or something. Refined obsidian ingots, which is made in the osmium compressor, which is one of the reasons why we had to get into mechanism. We're going to require a compressor and then the refined obsidian dust, which is made in the metallurgic infuser, etc., etc. So mechanism is so we can make those things to make one of these. Then we also need end diamonds, which we already know how to make. And then we need to make quantum entangled singularities.
Oh, yay.
And to create, we drop one singularity and one ender dust and cause an explosion within range of the items. So, yeah, we're going to have to make singularities themselves. These right here, which are... We use the matter condenser from AE2 to take a 64K ME storage component that is filled with stuff and turn it into a singularity. So yet another reason for cobblestone generators. So we can make singularities and then explode those to make quantum entangled singularities.
Mini TNT.
And then to get the actual ender dust, we have to macerate ender pearls. It specifically states that in the rollover tips. So yeah, this is going to be fun. So we're going to have to get some mechanism going and get it nice and sorted. I'm thinking that when we do mechanism, we might want to put that in a different place besides the sky base.
Yeah, we're going to want to build a whole nother processing room for that.
Well, one of the reasons why I say that is because of all the hitching and lag that's already going on in the sky base.
That's because we have quite a bit going on over there at the moment.
Yeah, so we'll want to put mechanism elsewhere so that way we don't add more to what's going on here at the sky base, which is fine. We'll do fine. It is making me think that maybe we want to move the AE system also. Like the storage system. I don't know. We will figure that out as we go, though.
May want to build another sky base above the immersive area. Because although there are a lot of machines over there, they're not running constantly, so it's... I don't really notice a performance hit over there.
Or we could just get rid of the whole concept of mobs and everything else causing any kind of issues and build a base on one of the planets.
Yeah, could do that too.
I think that would be kind of fun, actually.
Go to the moon. Make a moon base.
I've seen a lot of people make, like space station bases where they just make the ship the actual base. So I'd like to do something different, like actually build on one of the planets. I think that would be fun. So we should do that with mechanism. That should be our mechanism base as one of the, since we had to use the space age to get there. We can build our mechanism base.
Once we get the mechanism's ore miner up and going, it might be feasible to go to one of the other solar systems and use that to mine all the ores from the planets.
Yes, because a single planet out there will have all 4 of the ores we're looking for. So we can just mine it and be done. But that is going to be it for this episode. It's a little bit shorter than normal. But I just wanted to show you us getting to the next stage. So, yay, more progress in Age of Engineering. So now we just need to make it to the Draconium age. And then the Draconic age. And then it will be on to Creative Age. But that is after we have gathered lots and lots of different items. Because you got to get like the creative drawer upgrades. That is like your ultimate goal in this particular pack. Even though it shows the angel ring, your ultimate goal is creative drawer upgrades. Did you know you could make those?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I knew you had access to all the creative items in this pack.
Yes, the creative vending upgrade is what we're going for. And you have to have the fluid tanks, the gas tanks, the basic bins, all of them have to be filled with things. And the guide will tell us what, because JEI is saying, no, I'm not telling you what's supposed to be in the gas tank. But we actually have to make the creative fluid tanks and the creative gas tanks first.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Which requires regular basic gas tanks filled with something. It doesn't say what at the moment. And then creative energy cubes, which those are made from a quantum generator in Industrial Craft 2, which is made from a creative capacitor bank for Ender IO, which is made from a chaotic core from Dragon Evolution, draconic flux capacitor. Advanced solar generators for mechanism.
We need to get into AE2 a little bit deeper because we're going to want to autocraft some of that stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's what AE2 is good for, but I don't know. I want to know if we can do it a different way. I don't know how, but there's got to be different ways.
Do it with RF tools, but RF tools is a little bit derpy with some of the recipes. It doesn't always like some of the stuffs, and it defaults to other stuff through ORDIC and things such as that.
Right. All right, so I think that is going to be it for this episode. Thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saf.
I've been Dragon.
And you've been mechanically aged. Yeah.